Hello everybody and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. I have furthered the game a few more days or so, about 10 or so I would say it probably is. I did most of them just letting it run in the background. So we're up to level 33. We're up to $2,206, although I will say we had more than that because I have now purchased the pickup truck. That's right, we have vehicle, we've got wheels. We have wheels, we can now go around and get some cheaper produce from around the town. A bit easier than before. And also take those online orders around a little bit easier than before as well, if we so choose. So that's good. So I've saved up for it. It did, like I say, it took about 10 days or so. This is going to be worth it, I think, because I kept having to walk to the meat place to get the sushi and stuff because it's just so expensive. Over there to get things like finished dishwasher tablets and all that kind of stuff was there expensive as well. And it has been taking a toll. Some days we were hardly earning because the supply costs. So it's going to really help us out and help us move forward a little bit faster than we currently are. So while they're restocking, I'm going to have a drive, and we're going to head up to the deli and grocer and purchase some stuff. Now it looks like we've been given a full tank of fuel, doesn't it? So that's not too bad. Pull up on the curb. I'm not parking on the road. Priority parking. There we go. Right. So, let's below the tailgate. Let's do some shopping. Now, I did bring my shopping list with me. Sort of. Right, so we need some pasta. It's really annoying you can't just make a shopping list in this game. So I'll have... I think I need 2 of these, actually. We haven't got any. So we'll have 2 of those. What else do I need? I need some Minute Maid orange juice. Which is where? Oh, there it is. No, I don't want to do that. We'll have 1 of those, maybe 2 of those. I mean, we're better off buying 2 of most things, to be honest, since it's all cheap, because we're basically getting buy 1, get 1 free in terms of the price. But we're better off doing that with most things that we can afford. Peach mango carton. Now, I think that's... Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? I don't like the fact it keeps opening the box. If you don't quite click in the right place, it just opens the box instead. There we go. I can go on there. No, I don't want the crate. I want the tablet. What else do we need? We need some Sprite. It's a shame you have to keep putting this away every time. And you can't take multiple boxes at once. If you could carry 2 of these at a time, that would really help as well. What a time we live in. You are actually watching a video of somebody doing their shopping. Reading off a list and actually walking around a supermarket doing their shopping. Right. Eggs, are they in here, eggs? Or are they up the... They're in the other one, aren't they? I think they're in the meat and fish place. From memory, actually. I can't get those from here anyway. I'm pretty sure they're... Yeah, they're at the other one. So we can't get those. White flour, we can get that. That is... Now, I think... I've only marked 1 of these. I actually think I need both, to be honest. I didn't need as many. Is that all we can get on there? Oh, there we go. I was going to say. That'd be terrible. Yeah, I'm going to get all of these, actually. I didn't mark it because it was... But there was 1 left on the shelf, but it only had 2 written on it. So they've probably restocked that while we've been gone. Salt and some Sunny D. There's the salt. There's the salt. Salt. I'm just going to have the... I don't know if I need 2 salts, to be honest. I'll get them, though. Sunny D. definitely need a lot of Sunny D. Which is hopefully in here. Oh, yes, it's the milk, isn't it? So that's in the other one, isn't it? Yes, I remember. We've had this in the previous episode. That's actually in the other supermarket or wholesale place. Can't close my tailgate because the box is what? That's ridiculous. Why can't I close that? You telling me that that is interfering with this? All right. Whatever. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but fine. Excuse me, please. I'm trying to drive here. Oh dear, he's holding a box. That's not good. What are you holding? Butter. Of course you're holding butter. Right, let's switch you off. And start him up again. Hiring. Off, off, on. And he'll have dropped his box on the floor. Don't pick it up again. Unload my vehicle. Right, so we've got no more space for butter. Where do I keep butter then? Because we've got lots of empty spaces. I find it hard to believe that we've... I guess I probably didn't put that on. I would hazard a guess that I had not... I can't see it anywhere. I'm guessing I never placed that on. Because we haven't got full... Because, I mean, they're only small boxes. You get like 8 of those on there. There's absolutely no way. So I think I just made a mistake there. Right, hurry up with the unloading, gents. I've got more shopping to do. What are you doing? Are you stuck in my car? There's always one. Wait there. What is he doing? Or did I not switch him back on again or something? I'm pretty sure I did. I wonder if that's... glitched him out. He's no longer in the vehicle. But we are down to one restocker, and I don't know which one he is. Turn them both off. Turn them both back on again, and hopefully he resets. Fingers crossed. Okay, I think he's good. I thought he was just going to walk back to the same spot there. I've had so many issues with restockers in this game, and it's happening again. How can it even be happening this time? I honestly, the first time this happened in my first series, if you've seen my first series, you'll know I've had many, many, many issues with restockers over the time of this game. Now, some of those were self-inflicted ones because of some of the mods I think I was using were causing issues. But even when I got rid of all of the mods, I still had issues. We're running this unmodded. The only mods I'm using are texture mods. That's it. And the photo mode. That's it. That's the only mods we're running. Unmodded, and I'm still having issues. What are you doing? So he's got very confused somewhere. I might have to reboot the game to get him to work. So I would assume... Why is there a box of... That's weird. That box is weird as well. I wonder if he still thinks he's doing something. It's when I turn them off, it's confused him. Because he was mid-job, it confused what he was doing, and maybe until his task is cleared, which might have been to put this back on the shelf, maybe. He's standing there getting confused. Oh, this is a nightmare! I can't believe my issues with the restockers have followed me this far. Oh well, so we're down to one restocker. It's not ideal. Because actually, I was thinking of hiring a third restocker. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little reboot, because apparently the rack is also full in storage, so we're having a nightmare beginning to this episode. I'm going to reboot the game, hopefully get that restocker back online, and you're going to have to find somewhere to place that flour. So I'll sort that and bring you back in a second. Okay, I think we are good. They seem fine now. Okay, well, I just went to the main menu, came back. They seem fine. Everything seems to have cleared. So I'm hoping we're okay. Absolutely no idea, though. All right, let's clear my my shopping list off. How do we do this? Remove from... Oh, you have to go round and do this. You can't... Are you kidding me? I thought that would just clear. That's so annoying. So I'm going to have to go around everywhere now and take everything off like this. I thought I was onto something when I decided to do this. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, it is a good idea, but is it really... Because this is like an annoying thing to happen. I don't even know what eggs they are. There we go. We've got plenty of those in stock anyway. I think I did this in the storeroom, actually. I didn't walk around the store like this. I walked around the storeroom doing it. There's the flour. Peter Pan peanut butter. For that. Salt. And the Sunny D. Which you could probably do with more of. Let me just check something here, because when I quit out, I don't think I saved, and I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think, maybe, that's fine. Yeah, because we didn't have any of those. Sunny D is... We haven't got the Sunny D yet anyway, have we? I think it's okay. I wasn't sure if I still had all of my items, but I think we're okay. Right, let's have a drive. Sorry, sir, I've appeared to have run you over. Have a drive around the corner. Go and get some Sunny D and some expensive meat. And then what I might do is then open while we do a little bit more shopping. Right, so I know I need Sunny D, which is over here. Because of course it is. It's exactly where you would find Sunny D. Get 2 of those. Well, actually, maybe we get 3 of these. We haven't got any in stock, and the shelf looked a bit low as well, didn't it? I'm going to get 3 of these. They're pretty cheap as well. So we can stack a load of those. Right, I don't really need... I don't think I need sushi and stuff particularly. And the beef. I think we're okay for that kind of stuff. I really wish you could see his stock. This needs improving. This tablet should tell me what I have in store. For this purpose, really. So when you're out, you can see. I'm going to get another box of mozzarella while we're here. It's a while since I bought any. There's those eggs that I had on the list. I think it's those ones. Yeah, it is. It's these ones. So we need these because they were on my shopping list before. So we'll grab 2 of these. Find the right spot. There we go. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy any sushi because what I'd like to do is get the next license that I want, which I can't afford anyway. But I might be able to after a day. Can we squeeze down here? Oof, just about. A little scratch, but nothing too bad there. Right, gentlemen, unload. Thank you. No funny business this time. Right, let's open up. Let's do a date, because I think the next license is 3,000. So the chances of us getting to $3,000 closed is impossible, so we definitely need to open. Because I'd like to get this fruit and veg one. I could afford, obviously, this a bit sooner, but I really don't have the space for stuff in here. We've got 3 frozen items, and we just don't have the freezer space currently. There's no point getting that at all, because I just can't put another freezer in, ideally, at the moment. So we'll leave that for now. We'll move on to this. Then I think we probably will get the beer and snacks. Oh, it's failed again. The racks are full. I'm going to have to have a proper rearrange in there. Make sure I've got spots for everything. But yeah, I'll probably get some beer. And I think what we'll do with the beer is we'll put some racks just here and we'll have our beer just there. So we can have beer in here. So we'll do this one next, then we'll get the beer. And it's got some snacks as well, hasn't it, I think? There are a couple of refrigerated beers, but we do have a tiny bit of fridge space, but I could maybe squeeze a small fridge in for those anyway. So we'll get that. And then I think this is grocery and baking. So we still got this for snacks, so we can put snacks here, and we can probably fit another shelf in here somewhere. I'm almost certain we can. We can move that small shelf of Sunny D if we need to. So that's the plan. And we'll lay off on the fridge and freezer stuff as much as we can for a little while. So we'll do a day. Then we'll get that license. And then we'll go to the fruit and veg shop to finish. Right, 485, thank you. I'm reluctant, but it's almost getting to the point where I might need to hire a cleaner as well. I'm reluctant because, well, it doesn't take much to go and clean, and it doesn't seem to have much a negative effect to the supermarket either, from what I've seen. I mean, well, I don't know. If you leave it forever, do they complain to the point where they just don't come in? I don't know. It just doesn't seem to have much negative impact other than visual. So then paying somebody while you're saving up for stuff is kind of annoying. I also haven't turned thieves back on, mostly because I keep forgetting to turn them back on. So I have them turned off while I'm not, while I'm doing this off camera, because usually I'm not really playing the game, it's just running in the background. So I'm not paying attention, so a thief would get away every single time anyway. And yes, you could hire the security guard and what have you, but I've just left it off for now. I probably will turn it back on, so we can hire the security guard and get the cameras and stuff, but honestly, I just keep forgetting, so they're staying off, at least for this episode. 12, thank you. Couldn't find mushrooms. I think I should probably buy some. I know we're going shopping for fruit and veg, but I've got a horrible feeling here that we haven't got some of these because they keep complaining. It could be because our restocker's standing outside doing nothing, but we are going to have to get 2 boxes of those, 2 boxes of those. Get them purchased. What are you holding? Sunny D. If I do that, surely you can now move. Come on, move! There's restocking to be done. You know what? Let's load them on here as well. At least that clears his box. I'll fix it later. See, my problem there is over-ordering, isn't it? Keep buying things and then there's not enough space for it. I don't know why there wasn't enough space for that, though, to be honest. Because we didn't have any on the shelves. We were low on stock down there as well. I thought we could easily get those on, but to be honest, I did think they came in a smaller box. But still. If I ever do start adding mods to this playthrough, which is an if, very much a thing that I want to experience the full game first, which we almost have now, actually. But I kind of want to experience the full game first. But if I do start adding mods, there is one that stops them from getting that message. So if they have a box and they can't place it anywhere, they'll just go and place it over there again. And they'll just leave it there until it can be moved. Which makes more sense. Because then they go off and do the other restocking. So I don't know why that's not a thing anyway, to be honest. Like, if it can't be placed, it should be programmed that way. If it can't be placed in there, they just go and put it back here again. And carry on with whatever they're doing. Uh, 88 and 4. Because then the problem would sort itself out then. Because just by being open, by the end of a day, it would undo itself anyway. And they'd be able to place that box somewhere. 1875. Either that or it should come up with a warning maybe and say you can't fit this on your shelving. You require more storage shelf space or something. Do you wish to proceed? Just trying to remember the size of box for absolutely everything. It's just never going to happen, is it? Like, remembering the size of box. I mean, I know, obviously, the big items. But remembering the size of box for the bread, for example, I know that's a sort of... It's a large box, but I don't think it's the largest box. So you can fit 2 on a shelf of those. But remembering that for every single item... Quite difficult. Right, so we're close to 5,000, so we should get 5 grand here. So that means we will be able to afford the license. And then go and get the produce for it as well. 43 and 71. Thank you. I feel like some stuff's either overpriced or we are missing quite a bit on the shelves as well. We got a restocker standing doing nothing? No. Yeah, I think we definitely need a 3rd restocker. They're okay, but they're really on that cusp of not being okay, I think, aren't they? Can't find Windex. That's probably because we've not got any. I'll have a drive there as well, then. $69 and 56 cents. What were they doing over there? You see those 2 people just pop up from down there? Up to no good, I'm sure. Right, card payment, sir. $8.25. Okay. These mushrooms, do they go on? You do, not many. Right, where do mushrooms go? Right there. Okay, so we're low on a few items. The Sunny D. So what was wrong with the Sunny D then? Surely. You can only get 2 boxes on, that's the problem. But I thought we had more space than that. On this shelf, to be honest with you. I guess not. Okay, probably ought to sell more of that. That ought to be maybe double shelved elsewhere. No, get the tablet away. Quick, quick, turn off, turn off. What I don't want is them to fully restock this shelf now. Right, let's clean. There's another bit there. That's all good. Right, last 2 customers of the day. Hurry up, please. I've got shopping to go and do. I guess I could go and do it now. I can get the license now, can't I? We've got 5 grand. We know we're okay. Right, let's get the license for this then. And let's also purchase... How many items is that? 1, 2, 3... Quite a few. Went off the screen before I had a chance to read. What is this? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a whole rack then. I'm just going to shove them on, I think. I suppose I can get that now. Can't. I'm just going to shove them on, I think, and then maybe rearrange the fruits and vegetables at a different time. Right, are we good in here? I think we're good. We did not have a good day, though. 23 products not found. Only $147 earned. I mean, yeah, a lot of that was the upgrade there, but still. Oh no, apples, onions, lemons down. Honey's down as well. Sort that in a bit. Right, let's go and buy some stuff first. I want to get this get this done. Right, the greengrocer's on the next... yeah, it's on the next one. But what we will do is we'll just pull up here. And buy some of these items as well. So I need at least one of these, but we'll have one. We need some more toilet paper as well. I'll get 2 toilet papers. I might get another finish actually. They are really expensive. We need some more Windex because people complained about that. We might as well get something else while we're here, hadn't we? Another one of these. Let's get one of those. It's a big box. We'll get this, and then that'll do us. Let's head over to the greengrocers, which I think is around here somewhere. There he is. Right, so I think we pretty much need to buy, well, pretty much everything in here, don't we? But I need the new items. Now, they won't restock the... We might as well just buy everything, haven't we? What I was pondering there was if I just buy everything, how am I going to know what's what, basically? But the items that they'll leave me with will be the new ones. Or the new shelf. Is there somewhere in town you can buy furniture from? I don't think there is there? Janitorial supplies, the garden, free market, meat and dairy, me. There really should be a furniture shop. There should be an IKEA or something here. I think what I'll do is I'll keep buying all of this stuff, take it back to the store. So I'll bring you back when we're loading it onto the shelves and ready to open for the final time in the video. Because this, it won't take long, but it's, well, you don't need to see me do all of the shopping in here because it will take a little bit of time. So I'll bring you back when we're ready to load up the new stuff and open the store. Okay, welcome back everybody. I have brought all of the stuff down here. 90 cents for a watermelon. Why is that so cheap? We'll sell it for $1. Why is that so cheap compared to everything else? We only make 59 cents profit on a watermelon compared to like other things that you make crazy amounts of money on. That's ridiculous. We'll charge $5.05 for that. I've changed the other prices as well that changed at the beginning of the day. I've just remembered to do that, so I've done that now. We'll charge an extra 5 cents on that. I will rearrange all of these, so this won't be the sort of final order, because obviously we've got like potatoes next to pears and some other things. So I'll put the veg on one and the fruit on the other. So I'll do that, but I'll do that between the videos. I just wanted to get everything on at the moment. Plus the restockers were being a bit weird. Again, they were working, but they were grabbing the wrong boxes. So I didn't think they could really grab boxes that didn't belong, but they instantly picked up the melons. As soon as the truck pulled up, they picked up the melons, and then were like, what do we do with these? Because there was no space here, because this didn't exist yet, because I hadn't even purchased this, and there was no space in the storeroom. I don't know why they picked up an item. I don't think they should pick up items that haven't got a space yet, but they did anyway. So then they froze for a while, but I think they're okay now. I bought a few extras of like the watermelon things because we only get 4 in a box. I just had those delivered. I think we can open and see how we go. Although we are low on products. Well, we're low on potatoes. I need to buy some of those. I'm just going to buy them from the computer though. I want to get open and get started rather than drive around. So we'll just have a sweep through here and purchase a few things that we're short of the old-fashioned way. Because we are low on a lot of stock. Wow, are we low on stock. So I think what I'll do between the videos is try and get on top of this a little bit. So I'll let the game run a few days and just try and get back on top of our stock levels. I feel like some items we're okay with. Like the Sour Patch Kids here, we're good for those. We're good for a fair number of the bottom end here, but the top end were a bit short, weren't we? But yeah, I'm going to try and get back on top of stock. So I'll probably do 2 or 3 days between the videos. Get back on top of stock again. We're going to run low on cash here. Anything that's in dire need needs purchasing now. As we're going to run out of cash. I'll get the sushi. I think I'll leave that and then we'll drive down and get that. Or I'll do that off camera. And they're the things we've just purchased. I can't actually afford the shop. Have to serve a customer first. 66 and 10. I need some more. Sorry about the low stock, everybody. I need your cash to afford the purchase of my stock order. I still need another $150. Can somebody spend $150? $150, sir? Anyone? The problem now is they're also not finding stock. It's slowing us down in multiple ways. 54. Or somebody come and buy really expensive. Somebody buy all the sushi or something, so I've got some playing around money. Come on. $45, $13. We're getting there. We're still about $30 shy here. All right. Hopefully he's spending about $20 over there. Surely. Putting through a lot of items. Well, we're $23 shy. There we go. Right. So the restockers should restock the priority items. So at least we've got some stock going on the shelves. That should help for the rest of the day. Oh, now you buy all the sushi. Where were you 5 minutes ago, eh? 144 and 75. Nope, 114. I'm surprised it still lets you get away with that. That was a genuine misclick, so I'm glad it didn't. I've done it again. There we go, 75. I don't know why I'm doing this with the mouse now. That was a genuine misclick. Well, that would have, you know, she should have got that cheap. That's my mistake. But you can't ever go wrong on that. You can go wrong on here, but you can't ever go wrong with a card payment for some reason. $2.50, thank you. So yeah, I think between the videos, I'll try my best to get on top of the stock situation. But I think all it will be is a case of just doing a few days without purchasing crazy stuff like a car and lots of other bits and pieces, shelving, etc. It's just playing the game, isn't it? And then we'll get back on top of stock. We'll get to a point where we've got surplus cash again. I can do a huge stock run, and there you go. $132 and 48. Thank you. Right, I'm going to close. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I've been doing off camera. I'm going to grab this self-checkout. I'm just going to place it in the middle of the floor. That'll do. So they can serve themselves. I'm going to do some online orders for some cash. Right, let's get ourselves some Diet Coke. For those. Some organic eggs and lots of bread. Alright, let's take this to Julia. Where's Julia? Let's seal it. Julia is up the road. Take the car. Well, that was terrible, wasn't it? That was supposed to be a handbrake turn. And the handbrake is useless. What kind of handbrake is that? There you go, Julia. For some reason, it's opened the bag. There you go, Julia. Handbrake is useless. I mean, I'm even holding it now, as you can see on the right-hand side by the speedometer. It comes on. It doesn't barely slow you down. Nothing. Useless handbrake. Right, next online order for Roy Wade is some mushrooms. Excuse me, please. And that's garlic. Mushrooms. He also wants some tomatoes. And some orange juice, even though it says apple. Right, let's go and find Roy. Where are you, Roy? Over there. Okay, I'm a boss. There you go, Roy. Thank you. Enjoy. I think we got another one, haven't we? Ruby Finn. You would like some Twinkies. You would like some of the London Blend Tea, which is that one. Pasta elbows, which are these. 5 boxes of eggs and yogurt. And where's the eggs are these ones. Good. Close it. Find out where she is. There. Half tempted to run that. I wonder if it's quick. When you're making all the turns. Probably not a lot in it. Alright, where's Ruby? There she is. Sorry about that, sir. Ruby Finn. There's your order. Thank you very much. You just crashed into my car. Oi! What are you doing, driverless car? Take that. That's what you get for crashing into me. Let's park nicely. I'm facing the wrong way, but I have an excuse. I'm from England. I drive on this side. There we go. Right, how are we doing in here? Busy? Actually, not as bad as I thought, actually. I expected them to be queuing up the aisles. I may not even need to open. Just sweep these shoes for you, sir. Anything else needs sweeping? A little bit just here. And a little bit just there. And just one piece of litter. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Right, we'll just wait for these to finish their shop. And then we'll end. But we're up to 3,200 now, so we're making good money again. So I can spend that on stock. I probably will spend all of that on stock. So I'll do a couple of days off camera, get all of that spent on stock, so we're fully stocked in here, which we're not that bad. I mean, obviously it's not great, but it's not that bad. There's a lot of stock in here, so I'll get fully stocked. The 3,000 will easily cover that cost to get us fully stocked again. So we'll get fully stocked. I'll also rearrange the fruit and veg so it's like fruit in one and veg in the other or something like that, or the best I can do. And next time then, I think we'll probably get alcohol. We'll try and get a couple of shelves down here and get some alcohol on there. And what else we can see, what else we can do. And then after that, it'd probably be about expansion time. Because we're kind of running low on space. I need to do this flooring as well. So hopefully we can get this flooring down. Because at the moment, we've got sort of two sections of the supermarket. We've got the kind of how I want it to look section, and I can't be bothered section, is how it feels to me. So we'll try and get that sorted as well. Right, are we done? Final customer. Thank you very much, madam. Okay. So we didn't do too bad there. Products not found 11. 3 only expensive there. So yeah, we made all right, didn't we? $776 when we spent 400 on upgrades, 2,100 on supplies. So yeah, 2.5 grand on supplies. We didn't do too bad there. So we're just going to sink all that cash again, I think, on some more stock. So I'll sort those prices between the videos. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like, consider joining and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you for another video very soon.